how many partners would it require for you to be, sort of fulfilled?
There's not a number, and I don't have like a craving right now, but just the idea that when I meet somebody, and if there's a spark, there's an interest, that I can flirt and I can explore and I can entertain if I want to, and that he can too, and that maybe like together we can. I don't understand what your like issue is with me being open. If I respect you for being monogamous, I won't hit on you, and I won't hit on your future wife. You don't have
Well,
to
why
worry
would you
about
take
me.
issue with? Well, then why are we having the debate at all? If you're concerned with me taking issue with it, I don't understand.
I thought we were having the debate because you are like monogamy only, and that my
Oh
type
yeah,
of lifestyle is wrong. So
oh
I want
yeah.
to know, what is it about my lifestyle that affects you if I'm not trying to fuck you?
Well, I mean, a number of things, including the effect of like the dishonesty that is bestowed by definition on the other partner, to where they're basically, so you have this a guy, mainly the guy in the relationship is the one who is given the proposition by the female, hey, let's open up our relationship, and the guy a lot of times is struck,
No,
is in love, and he's love struck,
no.
and
Well,
he
so
doesn't
hold
want to
on, because
leave.
you're making
Yeah, go
you're
ahead.
making claims that you're already wrong.
Okay.
You think that I approached my fiance to be open, or my boyfriend at the time to be open. Like, why would you make that assumption?
Well, most of the time, I believe it's true.
How many open relationships do you know or have you researched?
I mean, why do I have to research it?
Well, if you're going to make a claim like most of the time, I assume it's
Well,
coming
you got
from
to refute it
somewhere
then.
besides out of your fucking ass.
Well, then refute it.
He approached me to open.
So that's an anecdote. Do you have any other evidence?
Besides out of your ass? No. I just know that what you claimed was wrong in my situation. So I don't understand what I would listen to after that.
Yeah, but at the same time, why would you? I mean,
I'm sorry.
So your position basically is
everyone
fine,
do what they want, what's best for them, and so long as they are consenting adults, the two people in the relationship, and anyone thereafter, there's no problem with it.
So then what's the point of even having the debate if you're just here saying everybody do what you want? I can do what I want.
That because I'm here to debate that I get the right to do what I want, and so do my partners.
Well, I'm not saying you don't have the right to do what you want.
And I'm just saying it's a net good. It's a positive. Where
no,
I
yeah,
think
well, I would
you
definitely
would
disagree
view me
with that.
as.
So,
well, I'm waiting for you to disagree with that.
What's your definition of like a net good?
Where I'm happy and the people around me are happy.
The people around you are happy. Okay,
yeah.
Can you explain a little bit more or expound on that?
The people I'm fucking are happy.
Oh god. Okay. All right.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
It's
Should
just
I say sex?
You can say whatever you want. I don't care.
Okay.
But in the grand scheme of things, I think it's worse for society. It basically, if you're a child in this kind of relationship, and the child grows up not really knowing, okay, who is mommy with this week? She's with another guy this week, and she's with another guy this week. It causes confusion and can lead to some real problems down the road.
So you're concerned for people with open relationships or polygamy or polyamorous, and they're raising children.
Yeah. Big problem.
Okay. Listen, in my experience, people who are open in this way probably have stronger communication skills with their partner than monogamy. And so while I believe it can be an obstacle, I think most people in these situations, I don't know, exercise that.
Yeah.
Communicating and working through really how to raise their child. They probably speak about this and plan this more than a monogamous relationship does.
Sure. Well, would you say that it's I guess you would take issue with the fact that I am out here advocating against it and imposing my worldview on other people. Would you not?
Yes, I would.
But the problem with that is you're out here imposing your worldview on me that I shouldn't impose my
No,
worldview
I'm
on other
not.
people. Yes, you
Wait,
are.
what?
That's why you're here.
Hold on. I don't understand. You're gonna have to just like take your position. Your position can't be that my position is forcing you against your position. Like whatever word jujitsu you just did, I'm gonna need you to reverse that. Okay.
Well,
Oh.
now
I
we'll lead
want
us right into
all.
this super chat. Is consensual incest wrong?
What?
Is,
Consensual incest. It's morally neutral.
morally neutral. Gotcha.
So you don't think that incest is wrong?
I said it's morally neutral. I
So
personally wouldn't do
there's
it.
either good or bad. There's not neutral.
Yes, there is
No,
absolutely
there is
neutral.
not. No, there is
There
not. There's
is.
either good or bad. Can't
Are
be A and
you-
non-A.
No, listen, I function in the real world, okay? Things
So
are
do
not
I.
just good or bad. There is gray in most areas, all right?
Mhm.
I'm not inclined to tell someone that they are morally reprehensible or morally a saint in this regard.
So in my
You might be
worldview,
comfortable, and that's good for you.
so it sounds like in your worldview you don't really have an absolute standard of what's good and bad, and I do, because I believe in
have a
God.
standard.
And so
I
what's your
don't believe in
standard?
God.
So what's your standard?
I don't
then?
believe in God. I believe in my personal happiness so long as I'm not hurting other people, and that for a majority of the people in this world to be good, as many as possible to be good and healthy and well.
So do you believe in like science and like evolution and things like that? I'm just trying to gain an understanding of your
I
worldview.
believe in science.
Do you subscribe to the ideology of evolution, or like there's got to be like some I guess way of explaining like how you view the world coming into existence?
I don't think about it. I'm not obsessed about like the planet or like what a meteor theory. Are we talking
Sure.
about Pangea?
I'm just talking about like the Big Bang Theory and like just like the beginning of.
Let's
Don't-
move it. Let's move it back here, Dad, into alternative lifestyles. And of
No, I
course,
was just trying to flesh out like what her views are. She
some
said she
creep-
was an
some creep
atheist.
sent in a $5 super chat. Ask her, hair is long. Ask her if her hair is long. I'm guessing that's some creepy shit.
That's
Just a guess that's some
Okay.
creepy shit.
if my hair is long. I feel like
Did you say if?
to society's standards, my hair would be considered long. I think it's a meme right now.
I think
Okay.
it is.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, go ahead.
basically, what I'm saying is, according to my worldview, that God is the ultimate truth and the ultimate standard of morality, and that adultery is wrong, as quoted several times in the scriptures. You don't have another standard of morality to set in place, and so I'm basically challenging on you. How do you know what you're doing is morally right?
Because I think about what I do to other people or what people do to me. Like I don't depend on a sky daddy to tell me what is right or wrong. I gauge it for myself. I have my own beliefs and my own morals, and that's what I go by.
Sure. So if Hitler had his own, beliefs and morals, that would be okay because that's what he believed.
What?
So if Adolf Hitler had his own moral beliefs, that would be okay because that's what he believed from himself. Are you really not understanding?
I'm actually not following where Hitler comes into play, but I know that dude was crazy. He had like syphilis or something.
But he's
mentally unwell.
So he was just another bag of protoplasm bumping into another bag of protoplasm. What's wrong with that?
That he was hateful. And
So he was hateful,
people?
but he was hateful, but at the same time, we're all just bags of protoplasm bumping into other bags of protoplasm. Why is that a wrong thing? If we're all just random processes of the universe?
Because he's a bag of protoplasm that killed people?
Yeah, but humans in your worldview don't really matter then.
They do matter. That's why
What?
I love them. That's why I want so many of them.
So the funny thing is, yeah,
They
I know
matter
that you
so
know
much
that.
to
I
me.
know that you know that, but you don't know why you know that.
I
because
do
you-
know why.
You really don't. That's the funny thing.
I do.
You can't justify it based on any standard of objective morality.
No, they're chemically in my body. I see attractive people and I want to mate, and I don't want to fight those urges. I do understand why I feel this way.
Yeah, but
and I enjoy it, and I do it in a healthy way with a partner that I've already established who loves me. I love them back, and everything is consensual, sexy, and fun.
So
and
then
you should try it. Well, no, I'm not going to impose it to you. I know that you're religious, but I'm just letting you know.
I don't care. You can say that. That's fine. No, it's
but
totally
I'm just saying, outside of your lifestyle, while it's different from yours, there isn't it's not like a fiery pit of like a burning existence. It's wonderful on this side too.
No, it's actually all one world. We all live in the same world, and we all live in the same fallen world.
No, we don't live in the same world.
Yeah, we do. We live on planet Earth. We go when we drive. We go out on the street. We drive on the same streets. We fly in the same airplanes. We do all the same things. So I don't understand. We're on the same Twitch stream right now. Yeah.
Yes, physically we are in the same place. Mentally, and like the realities that we function in, we are in different places. You probably, well, not you. Okay. There are religious people who feel the urge to masturbate and they hate themselves. Okay. I don't live in that reality. I don't want to live in that reality. I don't want people with that sort of sexual negativity, sexual shame to pull me into their judgment.
So I'm sorry, what? Yeah, we all fall short of the glory of God. Even believers fall short of the glory of God. That is an absolute truth. But so people who have the problem of pornography or masturbation, yes. The thing is not to feel shameful about it, but to
no. It's not having a problem. Okay, there are people who are not religious who do have like addictions to like masturbation and porn. You can have an actual freaking problem. But I'm just saying, like the exploration and like just simply doing it in a healthy way and feeling utter shame for it, like having these natural urges in your body and denying yourself of that out of shame for just a belief of something out there that would shun you or send you to purgatory, hell, whatever it is. That I personally don't subscribe to that.
That's not actually what we believe. So
okay.
Just because you've sinned doesn't actually mean that you go to hell.
I know
that.
I know the loopholes. You just have to feel bad.
It's not a loophole. It's actually not a loophole.
Fucking in the ass and you're still good. I know the loopholes.
Fucking in the ass. Can you explain what you mean by that?
You know, when you were in high school and the girls feel like they're staying virgins because they have anal sex. I know the Bible loopholes.
But that actually
what high school?
It would still be a sin. That would still be. I mean, I don't understand how that's a loophole. That's definitely not a loophole.
I'm joking.
So, yeah, it's funny, but I guess the thing is, you can't really say that my imposition on your position that it's wrong is a bad thing. You can't disagree with it from your worldview because you don't have a higher objective standard of morality.
Well, I do still feel like I have morals that I abide by. I don't hurt people. I don't rape people. I don't violate people. I don't just because I don't subscribe to a religion or a God does not mean that I myself do not have morals to which I hold myself to.
So why is rape bad in your worldview?
But come on, do I have to explain why rape is bad? You are in your
worldview, there's no reason why rape should be bad.
Yes, there should. It does a harm to another person.
But why is harming someone else bad? Why are humans valuable in your worldview?
Because I love them, because I want to be valued. So I want to value other people.
Like I said, we're all just bags of protoplasm floating around, bumping into each other randomly. So you can't say that somebody. No, I'm not coping.
No, this is how you cope.
No,
religion is a form of coping, and while I respect it, it's
actually polyamory is
no different than a form of coping.
Like I said in my opening,
you are looking for a purpose
by your
in this
partner,
world.
so you're seeking other people. If you were truly fulfilled, you wouldn't be seeking another partner.
You are looking for a purpose to your life with religion, and it grants you that, and I respect it. And who am I to tell you if you're right or wrong about your God? But I just know that I have no proof that it exists, or he exists, or she exists, or they exist. Chances are God's a black woman. Let's be real. But
okay, I'll grant you that.
I have no proof that it exists, so I don't subscribe to it. I'm not going to put myself through suffering or agony, abiding by these rules that have been translated 20 different million times.
Okay,
me.
well that's
hang on,
fallacy.
hang on. Because if God's a black woman, then what you just said sounded pretty racist, Sherry.